All right, welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're gonna be checking out something pretty damn cool.
Oh, yeah.
Xiwumen.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure what's cooler, the name Xiwumen
Right.
or the fact that they're based on Nantucket Island.
Yeah.
I mean, island kung fu.
Island Kung Fu.
Sign me up. But anyway, you, our listener, you sent us, a ton of stuff on this group.
He
A
did.
bunch of blog posts, even a YouTube video.
Wow.
And an article all written by this guy who calls himself Cosmic Ghost.
Cosmic Ghost.
So clearly you're intrigued, and honestly, so am I.
Yeah, it's a very interesting approach that they're taking. You know, they're blending traditional Chinese martial arts with this really modern, online presence.
Yeah, it's
Like, they've got blogs, merch, like the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, first of all, from what I'm gathering from Cosmic Ghost's blog, Xiwumen has been around for over 20 years, and they've been kind of quietly training on this island. And their name, the name Xiwumen, pretty damn awesome too.
It's a great name.
I love it.
It really is. And it's written with these 3 Chinese characters, CI,
Yeah.
which, as you pointed out, translates to cultivate the body, mind, and spirit, enter the ancient martial gate.
I mean, come on.
It's a pretty powerful statement.
It is. It's powerful and badass.
Right. About what they're all about.
Really.
Yeah.
I also, I didn't even realize they had merch until I started digging through all your sources.
Oh, is that right?
Apparently they have a whole Redbubble shop going on.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That's pretty cool.
So you could be rocking like a sweet Xiwumen t-shirt with a tiger on it.
I might have to get myself one of those.
You know, how groovy is that?
Very groovy.
Yeah, but I think beyond, the aesthetics and the cool name,
Right.
what really stands out to me is this philosophy of non-doing.
Non-doing, yeah. It's
Yeah.
very, it's a concept that really challenges, the way we typically think about martial arts.
Yeah, non-doing, it's kind of mindfuck at first.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because usually we think of martial arts as like, learning more moves
Right.
and getting stronger and tougher.
More techniques.
But Xiwumen seems to be like approaching it from this completely different angle, right?
Yeah. Instead of adding more techniques or more strength, it's about subtracting.
Yeah.
It's about removing tension and mental clutter
Yeah.
to try and reveal what's already within you.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
They talk about this idea of corporeal qi, which
Yeah.
is the energy within your body,
Yeah.
and then extracorporeal qi, which is the energy that surrounds you.
Oh.
And they believe that these two energies interact to form a toroid.
Okay, hold up, toroid.
Toroid, yeah.
Now we're getting a little woo-woo here.
A little rude.
You know what I mean?
I do. It's a little out there, but stick with me.
So break this down for me. Like, what the hell is a toroid, and how does it actually apply to, kicking ass?
Well, imagine a donut-shaped energy field surrounding your body.
Right.
That's basically what a toroid is.
Okay.
And Xiwumen believes that you can cultivate and refine this energy field through their practice, which leads to greater fluidity and power in your movements. Like if you can harness and direct that energy, you become a more formidable force.
Damn. A kung fu force field. All right, I'm sold. So how do they teach you to tap into this hidden energy?
They have a structured foundation curriculum,
Foundation curriculum. Okay.
which seems to be like a pathway to teacher certification.
Okay.
And it's actually it's inspired by the internal martial arts program at Beijing Sports University.
No shit. That's pretty legit.
So to earn your teacher certification, you need to master 6 skills.
6 skills. Okay.
The first is wuji posting.
Right.
The second is santi posting.
Okay.
Then taiji forms, jinji quan, gachi baguashang, and something they call public participation.
Public participation, huh? That's right.
So yeah, it's a pretty badass mix of static postures, dynamic forms, and community engagement.
Hell yeah.
And the certificate itself
Yeah.
has a picture of a tiger on it.
All right, I love that they're incorporating, public participation too.
Yeah.
It's not just about training in isolation.
Right.
It's about taking your skills out into the world.
Exactly.
I mean, that's pretty fucking radical.
It is. Yeah.
So they have this hardcore, training curriculum.
Yeah.
But do they ever actually put their skills to the test.
They do. Cosmic Ghost talks about their participation in the New York International Wushu Championships.
All right, now we're talking.
Which sounds like a crazy event.
I bet.
The team consisted of Jeff, Jerry, Andy, and Cosmic Ghost himself, each representing different styles.
Right, I'm picturing like Shilin monks, Wudang stylists.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of like crazy martial arts talent under one roof.
Yeah, it sounds pretty epic, right?
It must have been lit.
Yeah, it sounds pretty amazing. And you know that the competition isn't just about like showing off, it's also about connection. One of the competition organizers was actually a fellow student of Master Zhao Shua, who is Cosmic Ghost's teacher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it kind of shows that Xiwumen is part of this like much larger network of martial arts practitioners.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. So we got this like island-based kung fu group.
We do.
With this unique training system, a badass competition team, and connections to like some seriously high-level masters.
Yeah.
This just keeps getting more and more interesting.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, you've definitely got me hooked.
Right.
Let's dive a little deeper into some of the specific concepts that they teach.
Okay.
What's this this floating thing I keep seeing mentioned in the blog posts?
Floating. All right. Well, buckle up because this one's a bit of a trip. Xiwumen describes a sensation they call floating.
Okay.
Where through a specific way of grounding your weight into the soles of your feet, you actually feel lighter.
Right.
And more buoyant.
What?
They compare it to the way a car hydroplanes on water.
Wait, so I can basically hydroplane like a car just by like standing still?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's fucking incredible.
It is. It is.
I'm gonna have to try that later.
You should. You should.
Oh, but it's not just about the physical sensation.
Yeah.
Right? It's about cultivating a deeper connection to your energy and using it to enhance your movements.
That's right. That's right.
All right, that's pretty wild. What else have they got?
Well, there's this other concept called "Be Like a Frog."
They're like a frog, okay.
Which is all about cultivating a specific type of awareness.
Okay, I'm picturing a frog wearing a kung fu uniform right now.
Not quite.
Okay.
It's more about emulating the frog's ability to maintain like wide peripheral vision.
Oh,
you know, being aware of everything around it.
Instead of getting tunnel vision, I'm like a Zen frog taking in like everything around me.
Yeah, exactly. It's about expanding your awareness, being present and alert to both potential threats and opportunities.
I love that.
It's a skill that's incredibly valuable, both, in combat and everyday life.
Yeah. So we got hydroplaning humans.
We do.
And Zen frogs.
Zen frogs.
Xiwumen definitely seems to have a knack for making these like ancient concepts relatable and dare I say kind of fun.
Yeah, they do. They do. But they also delve into some pretty profound ideas as well. Like the concept of dissolving power.
Dissolving power. That sounds trippy. What is that? Is that like some kind of like Jedi mind trick where you make your opponent just like vanish?
It's almost like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cosmic Ghost tells the story about a push hands match where he completely surprised his opponent by being completely relaxed.
Oh.
Yeah. So he discovered that true power can sometimes feel like letting go and dissolving.
Okay. That's some next level shit.
Yeah.
So it's not about brute force. It's about, damn, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a paradox, right?
Yeah.
But it challenges, our typical ideas about strength and control.
This is blowing my mind a little bit. Before we go any further down that rabbit hole, let's talk about this energy anatomy stuff.
All right.
That Cosmic Ghost keeps mentioning as he talks about these meridians. What the hell are those?
So meridians are they're energy pathways in Chinese martial arts. They're like channels that allow qi to flow through the body.
Mm-hmm.
And Cosmic Ghost specifically highlights the Changmai.
Changmai. Okay.
Also known as the center, as a key pathway.
The center. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm picturing this right, this center runs from like the top of your head all the way down to your will, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the central channel of energy running through your entire being. And Xiwumen believes that keeping this channel open and flowing is crucial for both physical and mental health.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture. So it's like creating space for that energy to flow freely.
Yes, it's about being receptive, open, and allowing that energy to move through you without resistance.
This whole energy thing is pretty far out, but I have to admit it's pretty fascinating.
Oh,
So they've got these like wild techniques and philosophies.
right.
But who is Cosmic Ghost, the guy behind all of this?
Yeah.
What's his story?
Well, his journey with Bagwasang is pretty damn inspiring.
Wow.
He actually started out teaching himself,
Hold up. He was self-taught.
self-taught Bagwasang.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, most people wouldn't even like know where to begin with something like
I know, right?
that. Okay.
But he was determined,
Okay.
and eventually he found his way to Master Zhao Shua,
Right.
who's a fifth-generation Bagwasang lineage holder.
Whoa, talk about finding the right teacher.
Right.
What kind of stuff did he learn from Master Zhao?
Well, one of the key lessons was the importance of patience and perseverance.
Okay.
You know, Master Zhao emphasized that real gong fu, real mastery,
Yeah.
is about internal development, not just about learning a bunch of forms.
So it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Exactly.
I'd like that.
And there's this intriguing moment where Master Zhao hit him out of the blue.
He did what?
Yeah.
Hit him?
Yeah, hit him out of the blue. It was like a transmission of information that Cosmic Ghost didn't understand at the time,
Oh, yeah.
but later came to appreciate as a profound lesson.
That's kind of wild. It's like a kung fu riddle that took years to solve.
Exactly.
And ultimately, after years of dedicated training, Cosmic Ghost was accepted as Master Zhao's disciple.
He was.
Damn, that's a serious honor. It sounds like he really earned his stripes.
He did. It's a real testament to his dedication and passion for the art.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here,
We have.
but there's still so much to unpack.
There is.
Let's take a breath and come back in part 2 to delve deeper into Xiwumen's philosophy and training methods.
Sounds good.
No.
Ready? All right. So let's jump back into this world of Xiwumen.
Okay.
One thing that really stood out to me in Cosmic Ghost's blog posts was this discussion of the 3 harms.
The 3 harms. That sounds kind of ominous.
It does, right?
Like, are we talking like fighting dirty, breaking like ancient kung fu codes, training on an empty stomach?
Haha. No, not quite that dramatic.
Okay.
But they're definitely things to avoid if you want to progress on this path.
Okay. All right. I'm intrigued.
So the first harm is agitated energy.
Agitated energy. All right.
Which basically means, training when you're out of breath,
Okay.
holding your breath,
Uh-huh.
or letting your emotions get the best of you.
So no screaming like Bruce Lee while I'm practicing my crane kick.
Probably for the best.
Damn, there goes my whole training routine.
Seriously, though, Xiwumen emphasizes maintaining a calm and balanced state
Okay.
while training.
Makes sense. Yeah.
No room for aggro energy here.
Right.
So,
All right. What's harm number 2?
clumsy strength.
Clumsy strength. Okay.
And this one's all about letting go of unnecessary tension in your body and refining your movements to be more efficient and effective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Cosmic Ghost talks about the importance of Songkai.
Songkai. Okay, that's a pretty funky term. I dig it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I'm guessing achieving that state of expanded relaxation is a hell of a lot harder than it sounds.
It is. It's
Yeah.
a constant process of refinement.
Yeah.
But the idea is to be relaxed yet powerful.
Okay.
Fluid yet controlled.
Right.
You know? It's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where everything just clicks.
All right. Last but not least, what's the third harm?
Sucking in the belly and expanding the chest.
Well, isn't that what you're like supposed to do when you want to look tough? You know, like puff out your chest, suck in your gut, strike a power pose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the typical approach
Yeah.
in a lot of external martial arts styles.
Well, yeah.
But in internal martial arts like Bagos Hang and Jinji Quan, it's the opposite.
Oh, really?
It's about relaxing the belly
Mm-hmm.
and breathing deeply.
They actually compare it to the natural breathing of a child.
Okay.
Or even the controlled breathing of a belly dancer.
Huh.
Or a yogi.
Interesting. Right, I'm starting to see a pattern here. It's like everything in Xiwumen is about finding that balance, that internal harmony.
You got it.
Yeah.
And speaking of balance,
Yeah.
they have this great analogy to illustrate this idea.
Okay.
They talk about the Taiji diagram as a koan.
A koan, like a Zen riddle.
Mhm.
What the hell does that have to do with a martial arts symbol?
Well, it's about looking beyond the surface.
Okay.
You know, they're saying that the Taiji diagram, with its interplay of yin and yang, isn't just a symbol.
Right.
It's a challenge,
Huh.
a puzzle to solve.
Yeah.
With your own body and mind.
Whoa, that's getting pretty deep.
It is.
So it's like a visual representation of that balance they're always talking about.
Exactly.
Yin and yang. Yeah.
The Taiji diagram is a constant reminder that opposites are interconnected, that strength can arise from softness,
right,
and that movement can be born from stillness.
Damn, that's some insightful shit.
It is.
And it reminds me of that story that Cosmic Ghost told about dissolving power.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what he was tapping into. You know,
could be
that balance between yin and yang.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
You know, it's not all just philosophy and deep thoughts with Xiwumen.
Right.
They also seem to have some pretty badass skills woven into their curriculum.
Yeah, for sure.
Cosmic Ghost mentioned something called the Cat Burglar's Basics.
Cat Burglar's Basics.
Yeah. Now you've got my attention. Is this like parkour meets kung fu?
Uh-huh.
Are they like teaching people to scale walls and like disappear into the shadows?
Well, they definitely highlight the use of the 8 Immortal Staff.
Oh, okay.
Which sounds pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that does sound pretty damn cool.
And there's a video on the blog of someone practicing these basics.
Okay.
It's mostly focused on fluidity.
Right.
And agility.
Man, I wish we had more details about this cat burglar stuff.
I know, right?
Maybe it's like some kind of secret ninja training that they only like reveal to the most dedicated students.
Maybe. It definitely adds a little mystery to the whole system.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about Cosmic Ghost's journey as a teacher.
Right.
How did he go from being this like, self-taught martial arts enthusiast to leading his own group on Nantucket Island?
Yeah, it's a pretty remarkable story.
It is, yeah.
Cosmic Ghost talks about starting his first wushu group on Nantucket back in 2003.
Okay.
But he admits that he wasn't quite ready to teach Baghua's Hang at that time.
Right.
He knew the external forms, but he hadn't yet grasped the internal essence.
It's like he was a skilled musician
Yeah.
who hadn't quite found his own voice yet.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
And that's what led him back to China in 2008.
Okay.
To seek out a true master.
Right.
Who could guide him.
Yeah.
On that deeper level.
Okay, this is where shit starts to get really interesting.
You got it.
So he finds Master Zhao Shua.
Finds Master Zhao Shihua.
And Cosmic Ghost could have chosen to learn, like, a bunch of forms quickly.
Right.
But Master Zhao challenged him to start from scratch.
Yeah.
And learn real Bagua Tang.
Right.
The way it was meant to be understood.
That's right.
So he chose depth over speed.
He did.
Quality over quantity. Respect.
It's a good approach.
I like that.
And that decision paid off.
Yeah.
He trained with Master Zhao for over a decade.
Yeah.
Diligently practicing and refining his skills.
Like he was forging his own like kung fu spirit.
Yeah.
Through like years of sweat and dedication.
Exactly.
And after proving his commitment, and showing a deep understanding of the art, Cosmic Ghost was eventually accepted as Master Zhao's disciple.
That's right.
Damn, that's a pretty fucking incredible accomplishment.
It is.
It's like earning a black belt in kung fu mastery.
It really is a testament to his dedication and his passion for the art.
Totally.
And now he's carrying on that legacy with Xiwumen, inspiring others to embark on their own martial arts journeys.
I'm seriously impressed by this guy's story. It's like a real life like kung fu epic.
It is
full of challenges, setbacks, and ultimately triumph.
Exactly. It's very inspiring.
It is.
And it all circles back to that idea of personal transformation.
Right.
Cosmic Ghost's journey isn't just about mastering a martial art. It's about finding his true self through discipline, perseverance,
Uh-huh.
and a willingness to be a lifelong student.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
So what can we, the non-Kung Fu masters, learn from Cosmic Ghost and Xiwumen?
Well, I think one of the key takeaways is that true mastery in any field
Okay.
is a journey,
Yeah.
not a destination.
Right.
It's about constantly challenging yourself, seeking out knowledge,
Uh-huh.
and never giving up on that pursuit of excellence.
And it's not just about the physical skills either, right?
Yeah.
It's about cultivating that inner strength, that mental and spiritual discipline.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance
Yeah.
between strength and softness, between action and stillness,
Right.
between the external and the internal.
Damn, that's some powerful shit.
It is.
All right, let's take a quick break and come back to explore even more insights from Xiwumen, including a closer look at some of those funky techniques they've got.
Sounds good.
Welcome back. You know, as we've been diving into this world of Xiwumen,
Yeah.
I keep coming back to this idea of lineage.
Lineage. Uh-huh.
It's something that Cosmic Ghost mentions a lot in his blog post.
Yeah.
And it seems to be a pretty big deal
Yeah.
in traditional martial arts.
Totally. It's like, who did you learn this shit from?
Yeah.
It's your Kung Fu daddy.
Haha. Yeah, kind of. But it's more than just, bragging rights.
Right.
Lineage is about preserving the authenticity and integrity of a martial art.
Okay.
It's about tracing those teachings back to the source.
Yeah.
Making sure that knowledge is being passed down accurately from generation to generation.
So it's like a family tree, but for Kung Fu masters.
Exactly. And Cosmic Ghost is very clear about his lineage,
Okay.
tracing it back to Master Zhao Shua and her teachers,
Right.
Master Sun Zijun.
Okay. And Master Shu Fansing.
Cool.
He even includes photos of them on his blog.
He does, yeah.
It's like
And
he's
cool.
saying, look, this is where my knowledge comes from.
Yeah,
These are the people who shaped my understanding of Bagua Seng.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
It is.
It shows real respect for the tradition.
Totally, yeah. He's not just making this stuff up.
Yeah.
He's part of a living lineage that stretches back generations.
Yeah, for sure. It's very cool.
But what about the future?
Yeah.
I mean, what's next for Xiwumen?
Well, they're clearly passionate about sharing their knowledge and expanding their reach.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they've got the blog, the merch, they're competing internationally.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe they'll even open a formal school someday.
A Xiwumen school on Nantucket.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing. People from all over the world
I know.
flocking to this island to train with Cosmic Ghost and his crew.
It would be pretty epic, right?
Imagine that.
And there's something really appealing about that idea of training in this secluded location surrounded by nature, fully immersing yourself in the art.
Totally.
Yeah, it's like a martial arts retreat.
Sign me up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's one thing that's been bugging me.
Okay.
Cosmic Ghost talks about this experience where Master Zhao hit him out of the blue during training.
Yeah, out of the blue.
Yeah, what was that all about? Was it some kind of like test?
Right.
A punishment?
Like
Tough love, Kung Fu style.
It's definitely one of those moments that makes you go, what the hell?
Yeah.
But Cosmic Ghost describes it as a transmission of information.
Oh, okay.
Something that he didn't understand at the time.
Right.
But later came to appreciate as a crucial lesson.
So it's like a Kung Fu riddle.
It could be, yeah.
It took years to solve.
Or perhaps it was Master Zhao's way of pushing him beyond his comfort zone. Right.
You know, of jolting him into a new level of awareness.
Oh, like a physical shock to the system that triggered a spiritual awakening.
Right.
This is getting deep.
It is.
And it speaks to the power of a true master-student relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes the most profound lessons come in the most unexpected ways.
They do.
All right. Before we get too lost in the philosophical weeds here,
Right.
let's bring it back down to earth for a minute.
Okay.
What are some of the key takeaways you're getting from Xiwumen's training methodology?
Well, this whole non-doing thing,
Yeah.
It's definitely a game changer.
It is.
It's such a fresh take on martial arts.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that sometimes the most effective action is inaction.
Right.
That letting go can actually be more powerful than holding on.
It's almost like the Jedi mind trick of martial arts,
Yes.
you know, like these aren't the droids you're looking for. Yeah. Relax, let go of your tension.
Yeah.
And I'll just slip right past you.
Exactly.
And then there's this whole emphasis on energy cultivation, right?
Right.
Developing that internal power that they call ki.
Ki, yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it's not just some mystical concept.
Yeah.
It's something you can actually feel.
Yeah.
And cultivate through practice.
Yeah.
Remember that hydroplaning analogy?
Oh, yeah.
That's all about tapping into that ki.
That's right. And then there's the whole be like a frog concept,
Yes.
you know, expanding your awareness, being present in the moment.
Being present, yeah.
It's like mindfulness meets martial arts.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about bringing that same level of focus and attention to your everyday life.
Right.
Not just when you're on the training floor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean for us, the regular folks listening in?
We're not all training to be kung fu masters on a secluded island.
True.
know.
But I think there are some really valuable lessons here for everyone, regardless of whether, you ever step foot in a martial arts studio.
Right.
It's about, it's about finding that balance in your own life. Between effort and relaxation, between pushing yourself and knowing when to let go.
It's like discovering your own personal Xiwumen.
Exactly.
That place of inner strength and harmony.
I like that.
Right.
And who knows? Maybe this deep dive will inspire you to explore the world of martial arts yourself.
You never know.
It's a fascinating world.
It is.
With a lot to offer.
I'm definitely feeling inspired.
Good.
This has been a wild ride exploring the secrets of Xiwumen.
It has.
Big thanks to you for breaking it all down for us.
My pleasure.
And to you, our listener, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Keep exploring, keep learning.
Keep training.
And maybe, just maybe, we'll see you on the mat someday.
That's right.
Until then, peace out.